Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a storm, the winds howling around you, threatening to pull you apart. Every fiber of your being tells you to turn back, to seek shelter from the chaos. But what if, instead of running from the storm, you stepped into it with open arms? What if the very forces that seem designed to destroy you are actually the key to unlocking powers you never knew you possessed? This isn't fantasy. It's a philosophy so radical, so transformative, that it has the potential to rewrite the way you see yourself and the world. Welcome to the silent trick that gives you power, a secret hidden in plain sight within the mind of one of history's most misunderstood geniuses, Friedrich Nietzsche. Are you ready to face the storm and emerge stronger than ever? In the vast expanse of human thought, there exists a secret so profound that it has eluded most of us, hidden in plain sight within the works of one of history's greatest minds. Imagine for a moment that every challenge you face, every obstacle that stands in your path, is not merely an inconvenience, but a gift, a tool waiting to be wielded. This is no ordinary revelation. It is a philosophy born from the crucible of struggle and triumph, crafted by Friedrich Nietzsche, whose words still echo through time as if whispering directly into our ears. What if the very things you fear, the failures, the rejections, the moments when life seems insurmountable, are actually the keys to unlocking your true potential? Consider this. The world does not exist to test you. It exists to shape you, to refine you like metal under fire. And in that shaping lies a power greater than any force on earth. There was once a man who dared to question everything, even the foundations upon which societies were built. He saw through the illusions of comfort and conformity, recognizing that they often served only to dull the senses and suppress the spirit. This man understood that humans are not meant to live passively, coasting along the surface of existence while avoiding discomfort at all costs. Instead, he proposed a radical idea that we must embrace difficulty, not shy away from it. Picture a bird trapped in its shell. The act of breaking free requires immense effort, yet without it, the bird would never spread its wings and soar. Similarly, every hardship you encounter is an invitation to grow stronger, sharper, more resilient. It is not about denying pain, but learning to see it as part of the process, a necessary step toward becoming something greater. Now, let us turn our attention to the concept of amor fati, a Latin phrase meaning love of fate. To truly master this silent trick, one must learn to love what happens, not because everything is inherently good, but because everything contributes to the tapestry of who you are. Think of a river carving its way through stone over millennia. Each bend, each obstacle shapes the course of the water, creating beauty out of necessity. In much the same way, your life is shaped by the events it encounters, whether welcome or unwelcome. By choosing to accept these occurrences rather than resist them, you align yourself with the flow of existence, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. This is not resignation, it is empowerment. When you stop fighting against the inevitable and instead channel your energy into understanding and adapting, you discover a strength you never knew you possessed. But how does one cultivate such a mindset? How do we shift from seeing adversity as an enemy to viewing it as an ally? The answer lies in the will to power, a driving force within each of us that seeks to create, to overcome, and to achieve. This is not the brutish domination often associated with power, but the inner resolve to shape oneself according to one's highest ideals. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, revealing the masterpiece hidden within. The sculptor does not destroy the marble, but refines it, bringing forth its latent potential. So too must we approach our lives, carving away the unnecessary, the limiting beliefs and fears that hold us back, until we stand revealed as the best versions of ourselves. Every action, every decision, becomes an opportunity to assert this will, to declare, This is who I am becoming. Consider the story of a warrior preparing for battle. Before stepping onto the field, the warrior trains relentlessly, honing body and mind to perfection. Yet the training itself is not the goal. It is preparation for the ultimate test. In much the same way, life presents us with endless trials, some small, some great, but each serves a purpose. They teach us discipline, patience, courage. Without them, we remain untested, unproven. But when we rise to meet these challenges, when we push past the boundaries of what we thought possible, we emerge stronger, wiser, more capable. This is the essence of self-overcoming, the relentless pursuit of excellence in the face of adversity. It demands sacrifice, yes, but the rewards far outweigh the cost. For in overcoming, we find not just success, but fulfillment, a deep sense of purpose that transcends fleeting pleasures. Let us now explore the nature of weakness. Too often, we view our flaws as barriers, as reasons to doubt ourselves. But what if weakness is merely an illusion, a misinterpretation of potential waiting to be unlocked? Think of a tree bending in the wind. Its flexibility is not a sign of fragility, but a testament to its strength. Likewise, our so-called weaknesses can become sources of power if we learn to embrace them. A person who struggles with shyness might develop exceptional listening skills, turning a perceived flaw into a virtue. Someone prone to anxiety might cultivate extraordinary focus, using their heightened awareness to excel in high-pressure situations. The key is perspective, seeing beyond the surface to uncover the hidden gifts buried beneath. As you journey through life, remember this. The silent trick is not a magic formula or a quick fix. It is a way of being, a commitment to facing life head-on with courage and conviction. It asks you to redefine what it means to be powerful, shifting the focus from external validation to internal mastery. Power, in this sense, is not something granted by others, but earned through perseverance, through the willingness to confront and conquer whatever comes your way. And though the road may be difficult, know that every step brings you closer to your destination. Every trial prepares you for the next. You are the architect of your own destiny, the creator of your reality. With each choice you make, each challenge you embrace, you add another brushstroke to the canvas of your life, painting a picture unique to you alone. Imagine standing atop a mountain, gazing out over the landscape below. From this vantage point, the world stretches before you, vast and infinite, yet somehow manageable. The climb was arduous, filled with twists and turns, moments of doubt and triumph. But here you are, having reached the summit through sheer determination. Now consider this. Every peak you ascend reveals new horizons, new challenges to overcome. Life is a series of ascents, each one teaching you more about yourself, expanding your vision, enhancing your capabilities. The silent trick invites you to join this eternal quest, to embrace the climb as much as the view, knowing that both contribute to your growth. To delve deeper into this philosophy, let us examine the notion of resistance. Resistance is not merely an external force, it is also internal, a product of our own minds. We resist change, we resist discomfort, we resist uncertainty. Yet resistance is the very thing that builds strength. Consider the muscles in your body. They grow not during exercise, but during rest, as they repair themselves from the strain inflicted upon them. Similarly, your mental and emotional faculties expand when pushed to their limits. The next time you feel resistance, do not recoil. Instead, lean into it. Ask yourself, what lesson is this moment trying to teach me? What part of myself am I being called to strengthen? In doing so, you transform resistance from an adversary into a teacher, guiding you toward greater heights. Furthermore, let us reflect on the role of perspective in shaping our reality. Perspective is everything. Two people can experience the exact same event and walk away with entirely different interpretations. One might see failure, while the other sees opportunity. One might perceive loss, while the other finds liberation. This difference lies not in the event itself, but in the lens through which it is viewed. To harness the silent trick fully, you must train yourself to adopt a broader, more encompassing perspective, one that sees the bigger picture, the long game. When faced with a setback, remind yourself that it is but a single chapter in the grand narrative of your life. Even the darkest night gives way to dawn, and so too will your difficulties yield to brighter days. Another crucial element of this philosophy is the importance of intentionality. Life does not happen to you. It happens for you, provided you approach it with purpose. Intentionality means making conscious choices, aligning your actions with your values, and directing your energy toward meaningful goals. It is easy to drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than proactively shaping them. But intentional living requires discipline, the kind that says, I will not be carried by the currents of fate. I will swim against them if necessary. Every decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to the trajectory of your existence. Choose wisely, for the cumulative effect of these choices determines the person you become. Now, let us address the fear of uncertainty, a common obstacle on the path to mastery. Uncertainty is uncomfortable, yes, but it is also fertile ground for growth. Think of a seed planted in soil. The seed cannot predict the weather, the quality of the soil, or the amount of sunlight it will receive. Yet it grows anyway, trusting in its ability to adapt and thrive. Humans possess a similar capacity for adaptation, yet we often allow fear to paralyze us. What if, instead of fearing uncertainty, we welcomed it as a chance to prove our resilience? After all, certainty breeds stagnation, while uncertainty fuels innovation and progress. Embrace the unknown, for within it lies the potential for greatness. To illustrate this point further, imagine a traveler navigating a dense forest. At first, the path is clear, marked by signs and well-trodden trails. But as the traveler ventures deeper, the markers disappear, and the way forward becomes uncertain. Some would turn back, fearful of getting lost. Others press on, trusting their instincts and relying on the skills they have developed along the way. The latter group discovers treasures the former could never imagine, for they dared to venture where maps failed them. In much the same way, life rewards those who embrace uncertainty, who trust in their ability to navigate the unknown. Finally, let us return to the idea of self-overcoming, the cornerstone of Nietzsche's philosophy. Self-overcoming is not about eradicating your flaws, but transcending them, rising above the limitations imposed by society, culture, and even your own mind. It is about becoming more than you currently are, striving toward an ideal version of yourself. This does not mean abandoning your humanity. Quite the opposite. It means embracing it fully, warts and all, while simultaneously striving for improvement. The process is messy, non-linear, and sometimes painful, but it is also deeply rewarding, for each step forward reinforces your belief in your own potential. As you move forward, carry with you the lessons of Nietzsche, the wisdom of those who came before. Let them guide you, inspire you, challenge you to reach ever higher. Remember that power is not given, it is taken, forged in the fires of experience and tempered by the winds of change. Embrace the difficulties, love the fate that unfolds before you, and above all, trust in your ability to overcome. For within you resides a strength greater than any obstacle, a will more enduring than any storm. Go forth, then, and claim your place among the stars, knowing that the silent trick is not just a philosophy, but a way of life, one that empowers you to shape your world and leave an indelible mark upon it. To truly grasp the depth of Nietzsche's teachings, we must first understand the human condition. Humans are creatures of habit, often seeking comfort and familiarity. Yet it is precisely this tendency that limits our growth. Comfort zones are seductive traps, luring us into complacency and stifling our potential. Nietzsche recognized this and challenged individuals to break free from these constraints, to dare greatly and embrace the unknown. Think of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The process is neither comfortable nor easy. The caterpillar must endure confinement within a cocoon, shedding its old form and emerging anew. This metamorphosis mirrors the journey of self-overcoming. Just as the butterfly cannot return to its previous state, neither should we seek refuge in outdated versions of ourselves. Growth demands transformation, and transformation demands courage. Society imposes countless expectations on individuals, dictating how we should think, behave, and succeed. These norms serve as invisible chains, binding us to predefined paths and suppressing our individuality. Nietzsche warned against succumbing to herd mentality, urging people to forge their own destinies. To live authentically, one must reject the dictates of the masses and chart a course guided by personal values and aspirations. Consider the artist who defies conventional standards, creating work that challenges the status quo. Their courage inspires others to rethink established paradigms and envision alternative possibilities. In much the same way, each of us possesses the power to redefine our lives, to rewrite the scripts handed down by tradition and convention. By daring to be different, we unlock new avenues of creativity and fulfillment. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, yet it need not define us. Nietzsche believed that suffering gains meaning when viewed through the lens of growth. Rather than avoiding pain, we can learn to transmute it into something valuable. This alchemical process transforms hardship into wisdom, failure into resilience, and loss into renewal. Reflect on the stories of great leaders, thinkers, and innovators throughout history. Many faced seemingly insurmountable challenges, yet emerged stronger, their experiences shaping their legacies. Take Winston Churchill, for example, whose leadership during World War II was forged in the crucible of adversity. Or consider Helen Keller, whose triumph over blindness and deafness became a beacon of hope for millions. These examples demonstrate that suffering, when embraced with purpose, can lead to extraordinary achievements. In today's fast-paced world, solitude is often undervalued. Yet Nietzsche recognized its importance, emphasizing the need for introspection and reflection. Solitude provides space for self-discovery, allowing us to connect with our deepest desires and aspirations. It is in quiet moments that we gain clarity, discerning the noise of external pressures from the voice of our true selves. Imagine a lake undisturbed by wind, its surface reflecting the surrounding landscape with perfect precision. Such clarity arises only when stillness prevails. Similarly, our minds require periods of calm to process experiences and integrate lessons learned. By embracing solitude, we cultivate inner peace and enhance our ability to navigate life's complexities. Resilience is the bedrock of personal power, enabling us to withstand adversity and emerge stronger. While some equate resilience with toughness, Nietzsche viewed it as a dynamic quality, adaptable to changing circumstances. To build resilience, one must develop emotional intelligence, learning to regulate responses to stress and uncertainty. Practical strategies for cultivating resilience include mindfulness practices, such as meditation and journaling, which foster self-awareness and emotional regulation. Additionally, building supportive relationships and seeking mentorship can provide valuable guidance during challenging times. By investing in these areas, we fortify our capacity to face life's trials with grace and determination. Change is the only constant in life, yet many resist it out of fear or attachment to the familiar. Nietzsche encouraged individuals to embrace change as an opportunity for growth, viewing transitions as stepping stones rather than obstacles. This mindset shift transforms uncertainty into excitement, opening doors to new possibilities. Visualize a river flowing downstream, adapting effortlessly to rocks and bends in its path. Like the river, we must learn to flow with life's currents, adjusting our course as needed while maintaining focus on our ultimate destination. By embracing change, we position ourselves to seize opportunities that might otherwise pass us by. Inner strength stems from a combination of physical, mental, and emotional fortitude. Physically, regular exercise enhances endurance and vitality, providing a foundation for sustained effort. Mentally, continuous learning expands our intellectual capacities, enabling us to tackle complex problems with confidence. Emotionally, developing self-compassion and empathy strengthens interpersonal connections, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Together, these elements form a holistic framework for building inner strength. By nurturing each aspect of ourselves, we create a well-rounded foundation for achieving our goals and overcoming obstacles. This integrated approach ensures that we remain balanced and grounded, even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, the silent trick that gives you power is about living authentically, aligning your actions with your values, and embracing the full spectrum of human experience. It is about rejecting false narratives and creating a life that reflects your truest self. This journey requires courage, perseverance, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Yet the rewards are immeasurable, offering a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and empowerment that transcends material success. As you embark on this path, remember that you are not alone. Countless others have walked before you, leaving behind trails of wisdom and inspiration. Draw upon their insights, adapt them to your unique circumstances, and forge ahead with unwavering resolve. In doing so, you honor the legacy of Nietzsche and contribute to the ongoing evolution of humanity. Go forth, therefore, and claim your power. Let the silent trick guide you toward a life of authenticity, resilience, and boundless potential. For within you lies a strength greater than any obstacle, a will more enduring than any storm. Trust in your ability to overcome, and let your journey inspire others to do the same.